Hello.
Yeah.
Oh, a bluish color. I didn't expect it to be blue. I thought it would be like
great.
orangish, but I
Looks
like that.
great.
Hello.
Welcome to the break room.
Welcome to the break room. Hey, folks, it's almost Halloween, huh?
Yeah.
We're getting close to Halloween.
Scary season.
Scary season. So we thought today we would revisit a classic, a Halloween classic.
Confirmed scariest MCU property?
What do you define as scariest?
Well,
I mean, it's certainly the most intentionally scary
yes.
or
stylized,
monsterized.
And I guess you can make arguments for Blade. You can make arguments,
Sure.
maybe sequences like in Multiverse of Madness or whatever. But like as a standalone attempt at quasi horror, right? Werewolf by Night.
Horror.
Yeah.
Werewolf by Night.
So we're going to be reacting, but not just to Werewolf by Night. The newly colorized Werewolf by
That's
Night.
Right. They've taken last year's breakout special presentation success. They've added color to it.
Yeah.
I have not seen the colorized version yet.
Me neither.
I haven't seen this since last Halloween.
Yeah,
I
same.
haven't rewatched.
It's also, is this Marvel's Disney Plus's new plan of, we thought we were going to be getting multiple special presentations every year. Instead, they're just going to give us the exact same 2 special presentations changed each time?
Yeah, in December, they're going to re-release the Guardians of the Galaxy Holiday Special at 1.75 speed.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
You blast through that in like 18 minutes,
Yeah. The next year, we'll get Werewolf by Night Pixel Edition. You know, like a pixelized version.
Werewolf breaks the internet. That version.
How do you feel about the Wreck-It Ralph sequel, Zach? Did you feel like it lived up to the first one?
I actually never saw Ralph Breaks the Internet.
It's very weird.
Okay.
It's not.
Let's react to Ralph Breaks the Internet.
Can we change
that'd
it?
be great for me.
Well, I think to react, you got to watch Wreck-It Ralph first. So let's do a double feature.
Yeah, start rolling.
Yeah.
Of course, we didn't introduce ourselves. I'm Zach Huddleston. This is
Hi, Zach.
Brandon Barrick. Hi,
Brandon.
Brandon.
Hello.
We're thrilled to be here on the couch to watch this.
Count us down in German, Zach.
1, 2.
That's going up. You
Oh,
count
okay.
us down.
2.
4, 3, 2, 1, go.
And we're playing. Ooh.
I like this.
Yes, God, gorgeous. And then just that
Great in color.
that great font with the almost hand placed. Look, the little shakiness
Yeah,
too.
the shakiness,
recreating the film.
The scratches on the, the film
Yes.
kind of thing. Little dots.
Okay, we're at 1 minute 8 seconds. Oh, we got our little Avengers here. This was a treasure trove of quasi Easter eggs.
The Bloodstone.
You can check out Eric Voss's breakdown on the new Rockstars channel, where he gets into a lot of these. I think a lot of these are kind of MacGuffin, or other than the Bloodstone, a lot of these don't really mean anything.
Right.
Oh, it's so clearly a painting. It looks great.
Yeah. Oh yeah, this like kind of vintage colorization is great.
Oh, it does. It adds like a lot of depth to the frame.
Yeah. I did love the black and white, but this is very cool. Oh.
Now his face coloring definitely looks like the pattern.
Yeah.
Definitely has a different effect in the full color.
Right. It's almost more like muted here, right?
Now, I didn't look up, does the rating on this change at all in color? Now that we get a little bit more vibrant blood, maybe?
Maybe. It was TV-14,
Yeah,
wasn't it?
it's probably not going above that.
Yeah. I think like a lot of the busts, right, are some of the monsters we saw in the opening book epilogue.
Yeah, the kind of vampire looking one. That looks like a Bigfoot type one there. You can definitely, I feel like I'm picking up more detail with the color.
Right. How do you think this room smells? Do you think it smells like a grandma's house?
Like leather, right?
Leather. It's a lot brighter in this room in color.
Yes.
The black and white did make it seem like a little more dark, more gothic. Oh, cute.
Because you can't see as much of the detail.
Right.
You don't know what's in the shadows, right?
Yeah.
Oh, and the red really
Elsa.
pops.
Yeah, the red really pops.
That looks good.
Not Kristen Ritter. I keep wanting to call her Kristen Ritter. It's not her.
Very much not Kristen Ritter.
We all believed you would surpass your father.
Ugh.
Instead,
Get ready for Thanksgiving, everyone.
I love those Thanksgiving themed sandwiches with like the cranberry sauce and stuff.
I like around my family's Thanksgiving, we all gather around the table and we fight over the bloodstone. The bloodstone is, of course, the gizzards inside the turkey.
We talk about how we were all a disappointment to the patriarch of the family.
Do you think you have to self-report, or is it like did you have a magical tracker?
Obviously they're collecting skulls, dude.
Right, but like,
is there a
who has access to the stats?
Is there a Google sheet somewhere? Is the woman in white like Doug Jones's sister? She related to Doug Jones in some way?
I don't think so. I mean, it would be funny if it's a family of like
extremely
very lanky,
tall,
gaunt.
angular people. Yeah.
How do you want to be buried, Zach? Do you want the full body?
Yeah.
You want cremation?
Upright, embalmed.
You want embalming?
A couple gags.
A couple gags would be good. A little animatronic action.
Yeah. I want a pullable finger.
Oh yeah.
Oh, with a crank. Oh, the little puff of dust. Also, I don't know that I remember this guy is like kind of styled to be a hunchback, right? He is kind of like, there's some
he's got
punchiness there.
It looks so weird in color.
It's our reaction too.
I'll be rotting for you.
It's very Haunted Mansion-esque.
Very Haunted Mansion, very
kind
Tales
of
of the Crypt.
And I also like its message not delivered via video or something like that, which gives this like a timeless feel. There's no modern technology, right?
Right, no one's got a cell phone.
I love the, I mean, very much Multiverse of Madness or whatever, right?
Yeah,
the like face. Also a little foreshadowing of her turning into a deceased skeleton in some way.
Do you hire this tuba guy off of like Craigslist? Or like, is he on staff full
Oh
time?
no, yeah, he's lifetime employment, I bet. God, great stings. I mean, Giacchino knows how to use music in a movie full effect. Oh, and I guess it's not really coming out of the mouth. It's just kind of burning on the top, like he's got some sterno situation.
Yeah.
So that tuba
You put a little pitch up top.
that tuba must get hot as hell.
Maybe.
Also, noteworthy that like Jack Russell character not doing this chant, right? Like, so even though 100 confirmed kills, it's clearly like they all must acknowledge he's not really in this club. They've never seen him before.
Yeah, because like the guy was saying, it was like anonymity, right? No one really knows who's who. This is like that little neighborhood in Squid Game.
Yes. What a great set. And there's a little bit of a moving shadow in the background and get you intrigued. Oh, a little blacklight poster action here there.
Oh, I remember that flare happening, and that took me out of it last time.
Oh, really?
The lens flare.
Yeah, it was very odd, but maybe it's like a reference I'm missing.
Oh, I love the green light.
Oh, and like great sound design, the little animals and stuff like that really evokes like, now we're in like Jungle Cruise territory almost, huh? Well, also, I mean, people pointed this out, but like for a movie that's seemingly probably all shot on a soundstage, right? And obviously there's some special effects in this movie, probably some CGI.
Yeah.
But so much of it's practical. And like so much of this movie could be made in almost the exact same way, like 60, 70 years ago, right?
Oh, she's got little red streaks in her hair.
Oh, yeah, I don't think I noticed that. Yeah, definitely. Like she has some, interesting that they're on like the back of her hair.
Yo, is someone vaping in here?
I wonder if like the use of smoke is probably really pops in black and white. It looks cool in color, but like I bet he used a lot of that just for, you have like a more limited cinematography palette with black and white, right? Like it's been long enough since I've seen this that like I remember the ultimate results of this movie, but like so many of the intermediate beats I don't, like including any kind of like jump scare type elements and
the little arc of blood as he flipped over.
I gotta say, the gore's definitely more graphic in color.
Yeah, it does add a lot more violence to it with those eyes.
Now he looks very different in color.
Yeah, this blue light's very interesting. I wonder if this is like naturally blue lighting that they were using, or
if that's been added in kind of like a color correction thing.
You know, to him, Elsa, you're the monster, okay?
Heyo.
How's that feel?
Now, it is an interesting, like again, like, is she a monster hunter, but she's not necessarily anti-monster? Is that kind of the...
Well, she was born into a life of monster hunting, and she's not really about it. That's why, you know, stepmom doesn't like her.
The nature of the lock on this building is very interesting because the guy she killed was inside,
He got in somehow.
Not locked out.
But maybe it wasn't. Maybe he didn't close the door all the way.
It's a little. What are the Mandalorian
The
whistling
whistling
birds?
whistling robins.
Sparrows?
Ooh, yeah, maybe.
Well, couldn't Man-Thing just like not move and just stay inside a shrub and like maybe never be discovered?
Probably. But he also has, sleep apnea, so they hear him breathing.
That's right, that breathing.
Hello.
Yeah.
Oh, a bluish color. I didn't expect it to be blue. I thought it would be
Looks
like
great.
orange-ish, but I
Looks
like that.
great. Well, oh, of course, because he's a monster. You can't touch that stuff.
You can't touch it if you're a monster. He's a monster mash.
Now, it's often speculated that these
TVA.
goon soldiers are TVA agents. They're not.
TVA.
They just shop at the same
The
soldier
yeah,
store.
police are going to always look the same no matter what they're policing.
Now, this sequence is going to be really interesting because it's
Yeah.
all about shadow and stuff like that, like what that looks like in color. Also, like, what a great underrated use of Man-Thing in this.
Yeah.
Like, he's basically gone till the end.
He's not the main thing of this.
No, it's literally just a cameo. She says a couple scenes, which, a lot of people critique Marvel for, like, the Hawkeye show's not even about Hawkeye.
Right.
Loki's season 2 is barely, Loki's barely in it, or whatever. It's like, yeah, don't give us a lot of Man-Thing. It's the Werewolf by Night show,
You barely see Dr. Elizabeth Grey on Grey's Anatomy anymore. She's in, she's out, she's dead. She's dead for a few episodes. It's
Shout out to Grey's Anatomy.
Still going.
Still going.
Still going. They cured COVID in Grey's Anatomy, so
Did
it's
they?
great.
Wow.
Well, it's not a problem for them anymore.
Yeah.
What a great, there's some parallels here between like Bruce and Hulk, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, again, are we to assume that they knew the whole time he was a werewolf? Or
No,
he
I
had,
think they were surprised.
but how did they know about the 100 kills or whatever? Do you think he stole the identity of an actual hunter who was supposed to be there?
He's masquerading as a hunter. I assume.
Do you think there's like a dude with a snap neck out in the parking lot and
Maybe.
like missing his wallet?
So he's like comes in his underwear and he's like, he's tied up still. It's a good move. It's a good move, fellas. You go to the bar, you find a pretty lady, you sniff her. He says,
Don't break eye contact.
"This is to keep you safe. This is so I won't hurt you.
I can't
when
be
turn.
trusted.
Would you like another drink?" I mean, these outfits are never a good sign.
Yeah, hooded cloaks.
Yeah. Yeah, it's never a good sign. It's like a mask. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Very creepy.
Oh, I wasn't anticipating it being red.
Yeah.
Can't tell what language is it. Is
Is
it Latin?
or?
Oh,
that looks
that
cute.
looks great. Very kind of Poltergeist or Ghostbusters.
Yeah,
kind
very
of.
like rotoscoped
Yes.
effects. I loved late 80s, early 90s electric
Yes.
rotoscoping effects.
Ah, acting, acting. This is such a different looking sequence in
Right.
color.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Oh yeah.
I mean, this was one of the
just saw
best
her
shots.
face. Yeah.
Oh.
I don't know. I think this looks better in black and white.
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
Don't break eye contact.
She doesn't.
I warned you, lady.
This is like a different kind of acting,
yeah.
but that is very good acting right there too. Ooh, see, I like they keep the shadows still
Yeah.
high. You don't want to see too much detail.
Ooh.
Oh, don't get close to the cage, lady.
Ouchies.
Oh, what a
Oh,
great
yeah.
shot! The zoom. Texture.
There's all the smoke from his singed hair.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, he got
This
out
reminds
of
me
the
of that
cage.
scene in near the end of Silence of the Lambs when they got Hannibal Lecter in the weird
Yeah, yeah.
cage in the middle of the room.
And they like strings the guy out.
Yeah, he bat wings him. Also, I feel like she could get out of those bars.
She could do it.
They're kind of spaced apart. I don't know. I feel like a thin person could sneak right out. Yeah, I will say too, the color, just because the way it's lit, the black shadows are not as dark. Oh, that was good. I mean, it looks very retro, right?
Yeah.
Like OG Lon Chaney Wolfman.
Man in suit.
But
Ooh.
I wonder, was this Bernal in the suit? Do we know?
I bet there's like a
No, I mean,
stunt.
obviously, a lot of this,
Yeah,
the wire
yeah.
work and stuff, was probably a stuntman, but
Oh,
A little Mike
That's a lot of
Tyson,
blood.
Evander Holyfield. Oh, this was a great
Yeah,
sequence too. I don't know if this will look as good in
in
color.
color, yeah. Guy, just leave. Don't stay.
Yeah. Why is that guy just working the door? I mean, he has a real sense of duty.
He's like, I rode in with that other guy. He has my car keys.
I was going to say one of my few criticisms. We hear how these hunters have like 20 kills, 40
Right,
kills,
right.
50 kills. They get pretty easily wiped out.
Well, there's a couple ways to think about it.
Does
Maybe
that
their
mean
kills
most-
were like easy kills.
Yeah, most monsters are like
Yeah.
crappy. It's like a bobcat in like Tuscaloosa or something like that. It's
Right.
not really a monster.
I still love the name Jack Russell. It kills me.
Yeah. I also love this is a werewolf story. No mention of silver bullets.
Mm-hmm.
No mention of lore, how he was turned, whether he was born this way or
Right,
bitten
right.
by a wolf.
He's like, you all know the story. Moon comes out, I'm a wolf. Man. Oh, you're that lady. I smelled you earlier.
And also a reinforcing of the rule: use a monster's name.
Yeah.
They're less likely to kill you. Folks, keep that in mind if you're ever attacked.
Use the monster's name.
Great. I mean, the face paint's a great gimmick there too, because
Yeah.
it translates even once he's wolfed out.
So I guess his skin must
It's still the
transform
same
from
skin.
the bottom up.
It just
darkens.
morphs and changes, right? Yeah. See, now I did the earlier criticism of you don't get too much man thing, so it's not a distraction. There's actually not a lot of werewolf in Werewolf by Night either, is there? This is the T-Rex.
Oh, it's all green now.
And now she has become Skull.
Aw,
Oh.
that concludes the hunt.
This is very much like the T-Rex at the end of Jurassic
Yeah,
Park,
yeah.
right? Popping in to kill the raptors. Well,
He went that way.
what are you gonna do? I'll also say,
I
I
hate
think
Mondays.
I think Man Thing movement looks a little better in black and white
Yeah,
too.
yeah. But, a little more of the mystery.
Oh, Hunchback guy lives. I didn't remember that part. Which one of these rooms do I turn into a home gym?
Ugh, this needle drop was great. I'm so
Yeah.
surprising. This looks
Was
great.
this
in
where was
color.
it? Was it her jacket is red here in the final shots?
I
in
think
the black
it
and white
was
version.
just here it
Or is
turned
but doesn't
color.
it start in that scene? I'm
Oh,
trying
I
to
don't
remember.
remember.
I like the French press
giant-
coffee.
yeah.
Okay, they're not
The
no,
giant playing card.
No Folgers crystals for
Yeah,
these two.
there's a payphone, so it's at least, we saw 80s on the gravestones, so it's at least
Last 40
maybe
years.
the 90s. Man Thing still looks great.
God,
great
he looks
design.
really good in close up,
Yeah.
doesn't he?
Yeah, it almost looks better in the daylight.
Yeah. Now I want to rewatch this. Is this the exact same coloring on this sequence as in the original?
Yeah.
God, this makes me wish we would have gotten another one of these this year.
Yeah. That'd been really fun. My battery's in?
You could have done one of these every Halloween, right? Just different adventures, either following Elsa, following Jack. I guess if you just follow Elsa and you don't follow Jack, then you can't call it Werewolf by Night. But just give us a different Elsa special every Halloween.
The end, folks.
The end. We're at 48 minutes, 15 seconds.
What a performance.
Okay, well, overall thoughts, watching
good?
it in color, still great. And also, 48 minutes, I mean, that's the length of some, Secret Invasion episodes,
Right.
But you
Well,
can
yeah,
tell
almost.
a full story in that amount of
All
time.
new characters.
And not only that, it didn't feel rushed.
No.
They take their time with it. They
Yeah,
have
there's some very slow, patient moments. in it.
Yes. And then a lot of time for kind of just building atmosphere, a little world building, whatever, right? But it's all done efficiently and with lots of atmosphere. Yeah. I loved it.
Still very good. Still very good. Yeah, I wish we'd gotten more of these.
Well,
know.
I hope.
There's a rumor that there's one, they're working on another special presentation kind of associated with Darkhold Diaries, but I don't know.
Oh,
I don't
right.
know if that was ever a real rumor or
and maybe
not.
that comes out. Because, reminder, Darkhold Diaries is now the renamed Agatha series, is now
Yeah.
scheduled for next fall. I
Right.
think next September. So maybe ending right around
Yeah,
Halloween.
because it would make sense to do these special presentations like they did the Guardians one, where it's like, oh, we have a set built already. We have these actors in costume
Yeah.
for another thing.
Let's just shoot for another week.
Yeah,
and
let's
we'll
just
get this
add
special
another
out of it.
special.
Yeah.
So, and I think when they would do those one shots, it was somewhat similar, right? They did a one shot around Captain Carter.
Laura Donnelly, give her flowers.
Well
Excellent.
done. Well done. Well done.
Yeah, it was really good.
Still
I
good.
also, man, it makes me want to see more stuff from Michael Giacchino. He is not, this was his kind of first thing he directed. He maybe done some like small shorts. I looked on his IMDb. There's nothing listed in the future as far as directing.
Right.
He's obviously a very in-demand composer.
Sure,
does
sure.
a lot of big blockbuster scores. But man, this makes me want to see more stuff from him.
Yeah, let him do another special presentation.
So thank you so much for watching this with us. Be sure to like and subscribe. We don't say that often enough here on the Break Room.
Do it.
There'll be more watch-alongs. We need to keep Evan alive, and every
Yeah.
like buys him another couple more minutes.
Keep Evan alive,
of
folks.
breath.
Yeah.
Be sure, Brandon and I are both wearing shirts from our Loki line.
Oh, Mobius
available at
eyes.
nerdriot.shop. I'm wearing the cool Mobius jet ski one, and you're wearing the
Mobius
pies.
pies.
It's all Mobius here on
Key
the
lime
couch.
pie.
We've got some cool new shirts inspired by Obi and the TVA handbook, and like a bunch of different stuff. Also, some very cool Marvels inspired stuff about to
very
drop
soon,
sometime
yeah.
soon. So thank you so much for watching. Check out all the other great content we have here on the Break Room and the network.
And
of
check
New
out the
Rockstars.
Twitch channel
Yeah.
at Breakroom NR on Twitch.
Yes, where you can watch this in its entirety. Later, skaters.
Did we do good, Evan?